Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Money Garden. So today it's Wednesday for Women's Wednesday. I specifically wanted to direct this episode to speak in general to women out there, but of course, this information actually can be used by anyone. And that is, how are some of the ways that you can start doing what you love and how you can start making progress on it, even starting small. I am absolutely a prime example of that. Without resources, without anything, I start doing and start living my vision. I get very focused and I get very committed to my vision. And an example I wanted to use for you guys. So last week, Saturday, some of you know I had my grand opening for my new office in Lake County, Illinois. For both my business and my vision of creating a nonprofit organization. And I just want to let you guys know, so first time we had a event was last year in December, and I rented a room at a hotel, and the business was already started. I was already doing it, and I just wanted to bring awareness to my community that I exist. Now, we didn't actually have an office yet in Lake County. The office was in Lombard, which is pretty far. But I wanted to have an event to bring awareness, to let everyone know, hey, we're here, we're coming, we're opening an office. And it was a really great event. We started small, but hey, people came together. I got a couple of speakers, also speakers from the community, and it was a really, really great event. It was also really great practice for me. I was very nervous about it. I'm like, oh, probably no one's going to come. How am I going to do this? And you know what? Those were all just bad stories for myself because none of it was true, and it was a great event. Now, during that event, I made a public commitment that this year, before the second quarter ends, we will open our own office in Lake County. We will have an office. And so what that did for me is it did two things for me. Number one, making that commitment, I made a commitment to myself. So I put myself on notice that you better pick up pace, girl. You gotta make this happen. I made a commitment to myself, but I made a commitment to the community. I announced it in public, right? So now I really, really was on, so to speak, on notice that I had to get this done. I had to get this done because if I didn't get it done, it was my reputation online, right? And I didn't want to be look like a liar to my community, right? Because that's not who I am. So the point is that I made that promise to the community. And then, of course, we worked very hard. And finally, last Saturday, so we've opened the office about a couple of months ago. And then finally, last Saturday, we were able to have our grand opening. And it was just an amazing feeling for me, even though it's very small steps. We're just barely starting to my big vision that I want to create in the world. But nevertheless, these were some first few steps that I set out to do. And these are small milestones. And every single time you achieve a small milestone, no matter how small you achieve it, you start becoming, having more and more momentum and more belief in yourself that you can do this. And of course, the grand opening was amazing. We had a great turnout. I was super grateful. I was just overwhelmed with joy and gratitude how well I came out and the people that came out and everything else. But more importantly, it felt really amazing. It felt fantastic to stand in front of everybody and say, you know what, those of you that remember, I had an event last December that were there. I made a promise to you that we were going to open an office here. And here we are. I am able to make good on this promise. So that's how you build confidence. And like the whole weekend, I already have new dreams, new goals. I'm already making some changes, and my vision is growing and growing, and it just like strengthens that confidence, even though I still deal with fears and doubts and all of those things. But guess what? I'm feeling stronger and stronger and stronger in my vision and in what I want to create and what I want to accomplish in the world. So to all of you, well, again, for women, but for anyone else, really, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, if you feel like you want to create anything, start small and maybe have a small event. Maybe start with 10 people and say, hey guys, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm creating, have a couple of cookies, and just put it out there. Because speaking it out there into the world, speaking it to people, making it public, right? It already strengthens your commitment. And then put a milestone, like 2 months from now, or 5 months from now, or 6 months from now, this is my next step. This is what you can expect from me. And then work towards it and make sure that you can deliver. I think, for me anyway, it works. I think it will work for you as well. You can start small. You can start walking the path and put some small milestones on that map for yourself, and make sure speak it out loudly, publicly, in front of people, and then of course make sure you deliver on it. And that is going to give you such a boost of confidence that it's going to take you to that next level, and that's how eventually you build your dreams. So hope that helps you guys. As always, please leave your comments, your questions, your feedback. I'm always curious to know. And have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you guys on Friday.